Hi, I'm Paul Devereaux. You have already seen how amazingly I dance and how equally amazingly I read. And now you will see how I read and dance. Wow, it will be unreal. This is my midlife crisis show.
Midlife crisis, midlife crisis.
No matter how much we would like to blame it on someone else, the responsibility for making decisions in our lives lies entirely with ourselves. Situations that force us to make decisions very often have nothing to do with our previous decisions and actions, and accordingly, our responsibility. War, natural disasters, the arrival of the mother-in-law, and, I already mentioned natural disasters. These are not our responsibility. For other situations, we are partially responsible. For example, you yourself are responsible for committing a crime for which you went to prison. You yourself are even more responsible for the fact that you couldn't get away with it. But you are not responsible for the fact that a huge number of men ended up in prison with you, had previously suppressed their homosexuality, and are now raping you under the pretext of the absence of women. There is no such long period of time without women that I would want sex with a man. To do this, I need him to have a great sense of humor, a cheeky smile, and a beautiful car, and so that we would end up in prison together where we could explain our homosexual passion by the absence of women. But let's return to the responsibility for decision-making, which lies entirely with ourselves. Even if you find yourself in a prison shower with a bunch of rapists during a war and natural disaster, you decide what to do next. Try to go to that place inside yourself where you are not hurt or ashamed, fight to the last, all 15 seconds, or perform with the best in the history of mankind. Stand-up comedy so funny it will relax the violent penises of your prison colleagues. Yes, whether you will be able to translate this decision into concrete actions, and even more so whether you will be able to bring these actions to the final goal, this is most likely not in your power. Colleagues in prison can rape you even after they have had a good laugh. Not to mention mother-in-law. Nothing can stop this devil at all. And yes, internal blocks, past traumas, social stereotypes, and a bunch of other shit that we always carry with us leave their mark, reducing the range of our freedom to make decisions. But we can always start working on these blocks and traumas. Even in the prison library, you can get a couple of books on psychology that will be convenient to read while lying on your stomach in the infirmary while your butt heals. So again, the responsibility for making decisions lies entirely with ourselves. Maybe not now, maybe you are not yet ready for this, but one day, I know for sure, you will be ready to take full responsibility for your life. To start treating yourself the way you truly deserve, for taking care of yourself the same way a person who knows how wonderful you really would take care of you. Like and subscribe for more wisdom and meditations that will protect you from being gang raped in the prison shower. Maybe. Most likely no. But why not try? What do you have to lose?